Now moving on to, we'll talk about Azad Hind Fauj and Indian Independence League. After breaking the tight British security, Subhash Chandra Bose cleverly reached Japan from Berlin through submarine in 1943. So last we did was what? That Subhash Chandra Bose was in Germany, where he spoke to the people in Germany. From Germany, he went to Berlin by breaking very tight British security through a submarine. Submarine is something that runs underwater, okay, in the year 1943. Moreover, Rash Bihari Bose of Indian Independence League invited Subhash Chandra Bose to be the head of his league. So I told you, right, Rash Bihari Bose શું કર્યું હતું કે નાના નાના જે ગ્રુપ હતા જે ઇન્ડિયાના ઇન્ડિપેન્ડન્સ માટે ફાઇટ કરતા હતા એ લોકોને એક હારે જોઈન કરીને એક ગ્રુપ બનાવ્યું હતું which was called as Indian Independence League. So what did Rash Bihari Bose say to Subhash Chandra Bose ki I am retiring, you become the head of Indian Independence League. Japan would provide every kind of help for the Indian freedom. So now remember one thing, at this point of time World War was going on. Japan was against Britishers fighting in the war. So Japan told India that we'll do anything to give you freedom, okay? Because if Japan supported India, okay, obviously Indians would fight for freedom and Britishers ka power, matlab their energy would get distributed, right? Because they have to fight the world war also, they have to fight the problems in India also. So obviously Japan wanted to distract Britishers so that their power would become less and they could defeat them in the war. This was the strategy that was created by Japan, okay? It also promised that as Japanese army advances towards India, capturing Indian provinces, provisional governments would be formed and Japan would give them recognition. So what did they say? That Japanese army said that we will come and attack India, okay, and we will capture different Indian provinces, different Indian states. We will capture different Indian states and we will establish, we will recognize your government which is there in that particular area. Let's say कि गुजरात में અમે મારી પાર્ટીની નાની ગવર્મેન્ટ સ્ટાર્ટ કરી તો Japan would recognize the party, would recognize the government which is formed by Indians, okay? Only July 2, 1943, Subhash Chandra Bose went to Singapore from Japan and there he was elected as a president of Indian Independence League on July 4th, 1943. So on 2nd July 1943, Subhash Chandra Bose went to Singapore from Japan and he was elected as the president of Indian Independence League. Moreover, Rash Bihari Bose voluntarily retired as the head of Indian National Army, Azad Hind Fauj. So Rash Bihari Bose's, there was a small army that he had created, which was the Indian National Army. He retired from there and appointed Subhash Chandra Bose as the head of Indian National Army or Azad Hind Fauj. Indians residing there got a proper and able leader for freeing their motherland. Since then, Subhash Chandra Bose was called Netaji. So what happened is, now the people of India got a proper leader who could free them, okay, from the Britishers, and people started calling him Netaji. His speeches on the radio, he gave slogans, Chalo Delhi, let's march to Delhi, and तुम मुझे खून दो मैं तुम्हें आज़ादी दूंगा, give me blood and I'll give you freedom. So he used such strong dialogues which inspired people. With his skillful guidance, he formed a parallel government. He tried to convince and urge the Indians residing in Southeast Asia to sacrifice everything for the struggle and the independence of India. So he formed another government which was his own government, and he told the Indians who were staying in Southeast Asia that you sacrifice everything that you have and fight for the freedom of India. Okay, I'll try to revise this with you again. So what happened is, obviously after breaking the tight security, Subhash Chandra Bose, he traveled to Japan from Berlin, okay, and when he reached over there, Subhash Chandra Bose had already found Indian Independence League. What was this league? It was a group that would work towards the freedom of India, which was made by combining all the small groups which were there, okay, and he Raj Bihari Bose told Subhash Chandra Bose that you become the head of this group, which was called as Indian Independence League. Now Japan promised Subhash Chandra Bose that we will give you every kind of help for you to become free. They said that we would attack India, we would take over certain territories of India, and we would even recognize your government which is formed in those places in India. Okay. Now on 2nd July 1943, Subhash Chandra Bose was in Japan. From Japan he went to Singapore. Over there he got elected as the president of Indian Independence League, and he also became the head of Azad Hind Fauj or Indian National Army. And obviously he was called as Netaji. He gave very strong slogans and he worked towards fighting for the independence of the country.